Hey guys, okay, so today I will be doing my video over the Jennifer Lawrence book tag. So this was created by Michael the Lion. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but I freaking love Jennifer Lawrence. She's probably one of my favorite actresses. She's so real, down to earth, freaking love to meet her. She just seems hilarious and someone that I would get along with really well. Okay, so I'm going to look at these questions and get started. So swearing off social media. We know Jen is not on social media. She doesn't like it. That would be stressful too if I was a celebrity. Anyways, so a book you refuse to read. A book I refuse to read is probably 50 Shades of Grey. I refuse to read that book because I don't like the subject matter, and I feel like I don't know. I'd rather read quality literature, and I don't want to fill my mind with, I guess, exaggerated depictions of what intimate affairs are like. I just don't really care for it. I know it's going to be a huge movie, and it's going to make so much money, but I'm not going to read it. But if you want to read it, that is your prerogative. I am not judgmental. Some of my friends read it, and not my thing. So I'm not going to read it. Okay, so a book series that hit a snag. Probably a book series that hit a snag with me was Delirium. I couldn't get into it. I was very bored with it. I thought it was pretty much like every other YA book that I had read. And I know some people may say, oh, well, that's every YA book. But really good YA books set themselves apart. Like, I would say The Fifth Wave is one of my favorite YA books. When I first read Hunger Games, it's very different. I didn't read Battle Royale, so I can't compare it to that. But those are unique, and they're unique enough for me in a sense, and I just never got into Delirium. Whenever Jennifer Lawrence fell at the Oscars, I was just like, oh my gosh, that poor girl, why? I could just imagine myself doing that. You're like, yeah, I won this big award, and then you fall in front of millions of people, in front of your face. You fall in front of your friend. Just embarrassing. And I felt for her. I was like, oh, Jen, sad Patty. Okay, the third question. A book series you did not know would get so popular. I guess one series that I didn't feel would get really popular was The Selection. The Selection series by Kiera Cass. It's a pretty small fandom, but it is still popular. I didn't think it would get that popular just because, I like princesses, but I didn't know if anyone else would like it or not. And people do, so it's awesome. And I'm so happy we're getting the air in, I think, May. I cannot wait to read that, and so it's really good. So one of my favorite moments is when Jen is telling Josh on I even forget, what interview it is, but it's the Movie Phones Unscripted. It's when they're catching fire. It's when they're talking about paddleboarding and they get caught in that storm, and then Jen's like, where's the pizza? That is so popular, and it's hilarious, and I can just imagine her thinking that and saying it, and her face is just like, yeah, get your life together. I just think that's hilarious, and I love her. Okay, so number 4. So work with David O. Russell. I would love to work with David O. Russell. I feel like he's very, very talented, and he does not write boring characters. My favorite character that I've seen of his work, I've seen 2 of his films, American Hustle and Silver Linings Playbook. My favorite character is Tiffany. I feel like she is just hilarious and quirky and misunderstood and caring and loving and kind of messed up, but everybody's messed up in their own little way. So I love that character of Tiffany in Silver Linings Playbook. Okay, number 5. A villain who thinks they're doing what's right. Probably Loki. Loki feels like he's doing, this is the right thing for everybody. This is what I need to do to help society. And so I feel like Loki is the answer. Loki feels like he's doing what's right, whatever he thinks. Sorry. Ooh, sorry. Okay, so an author you always find yourself coming back to definitely would be Veronica Roth. I love her books. I loved Free For the Divergent Short Story Collection. Loved her series. I also like Jenny Bean Jones. She writes some Christian fiction. It's amazing and wonderful. One of my favorite books is There You'll Find Me. Love those 2 authors. I'm interested to see what Veronica Roth's going to come out with next, and I'm eagerly awaiting her next book. Number 6. What author? Sorry, number 7. What is the plot line that you were spoiled with? Allegiant got spoiled for me, and that's really unfortunate because that was a huge spoiler. But it got spoiled, and I was really mad at someone who spoiled it on Tumblr. Thank you, sir. I wasn't even on the Allegiant tag. I was on my regular tag, regular blog, not even on any tags. I swore off those tags. And this person reblogged a spoiler about who dies. That was unfortunate. Thanks, person. That was kind of just bad. I was kind of bummed about that because it was hard to concentrate on the book because, the book wasn't my favorite to begin with at all, but it was hard to concentrate when in the back of your mind you're just remembering, oh, Trista's gonna die. I hope that's a joke. It wasn't a joke. Why, Veronica Roth? My heart was like stomped on. Okay. Number 8, favorite high-profile series. Probably Divergent or Hunger Games. I love both of those series. They're very complex and very just awesome and so written with so many in-depth themes, and it's not like in your face, like raw, bold, in your face. It's very like subtle. And I love the themes. Okay, number 9, a character that makes your ultimate best friend. An ultimate best friend. Probably like Gale from the Hunger Games, because I feel like that's someone I want to have as my friend, someone who's loyal and cares for me and is there for me. And probably Marley from the Selection series. Love her as a friend. And also maybe Christina from Divergent. I feel like those are all qualities I seek for in a friend. Someone who's caring, loyal, I have fun with, and they're to encourage me, but also to support me, and they make me laugh, and those are all characters I look for in a best friend. Okay. Favorite comedic / snarky character? Probably Finnick. He's very snarky, and Johanna. They're very snarky. I just love their characters. I think they're hilarious, and they're very snarky and very, take no prisoners. They don't really care anyone thinks about them. They're just like, I'm going to say whatever I want to say, which is attitudes that I've been dealing with a lot lately. Don't really have any filters, but that's okay. But yeah, so again, I am very pumped to see Jennifer Lawrence in Joy, which is the latest David O. Russell film. It's about the Miracle Mop inventor, and it's going to be so great. I really, really hope so, because American Hustle was just way too confusing for me. So I'm hoping this third time will be the charm for me to see a David O. Russell film. I'm interested in seeing Serena and seeing Jennifer Lawrence play a very crazy and kind of creepy character. So yeah, I'm really excited. So again, this is Jennifer Lawrence book tag. I freaking love Jennifer Lawrence, and I would love to meet her. And I think she's like 1 year older than me, which is really exciting. Hooray! But yeah, so again, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful night. Bye, guys.